There has been a mock trial team for the last 13 years here at Jefferson High School. The advisor on mock trials is social studies teacher Miss Wendy Shelton. She started the team her second year of teaching.
I've been the mock trial coach for about 13 years. When I was a first-year teacher, I couldn't take on the responsibility, but we've had a team here since about 1998-99 school year.
In mock trials, students from different schools have a case that they play the roles of defense and prosecution and try it in an actual courtroom. Along with being on the team, there is a class you can take. This class is Intro to Law.
The class is called Intro to Law, but really it's more of a mock trial class, preparing a case to go compete against other students. And what they do is they do a mini mock in December where they do a practice case. They go down to the Multnomah County Courthouse, and then they participate in the huge Multnomah County region competition where they go and they compete against other schools on a particular case.
Students have different roles as attorneys, prosecution, defense, opening and closing arguments, and cross-examiners. There are also witnesses and bailiffs.
Direct examination is when you question your own witnesses and you try to get long answers out of them to basically have them tell their own story.
Cross-examination is the opposite of direct examination. So you ask questions to the witnesses from the other side and try to point out their wrongs and their dishonesties and their fallacies.
The students get to work with a group of lawyers. It helps them excel in their roles. The season goes from the beginning of the year until February. In the beginning, they are given a practice case which helps them prepare for the big case.
Well, at the beginning, we get a couple little practice cases, and then we get kind of a practice competition where schools come into a trial competition, and we all try to kind of compete against each other. And then comes the real competition later in about February.
The mock trial team members were very supportive of each other. They took a beach trip along with the lawyers to help them focus and have bonding time.
This year was our first year on taking the students on a beach retreat where we kind of did a working beach retreat, and I went and all the students and lawyers. And we had a lot of fun, and they did a lot of work, and so we're hoping to do that and make it an annual event.
On February 26th, they went to the Multnomah County Courthouse to try the case against 3 different schools. Ms. Shelton is already planning for the next year.
Next year, we're trying to figure out how we can kind of bridge law that happens here with law over at PCC. Since we're going to be a middle college program, how can students that have participated in mock trial start to go and look at justice and maybe take a class over at PCC next year?
The mock trial team is a great way for students to prepare for careers in law or just have a fun extracurricular activity. This has been Kay Hunter for Jefferson Today.